Hey guys, Zach with All Access Card Shop, and I'm with
Andrew Luebke, the Minnesota Merchant.
And what did you do?
I took 8th place at the Bloomington, Minnesota Regional this past weekend.
Any shout outs before we get into your deck profile?
Sure, we can do a few shout outs. Shout out to my wife, Maria, for letting me play this child's card game. Shout out to the All Access group chat. Shout out to the boys who went to the regional. All in all, it was a great experience, and yeah, hopefully we can do it again sometime soon. But
what deck did you play?
I decided to play Live Twin Fiendsmith. I was gonna play the Rizal Fiendsmith, but at the last second I just decided to switch, and I'm very glad I did. So
Awesome. Let's see what you got.
yeah, absolutely. We'll start with the main deck. So for the Live Twin monsters, or cards I should say, we played the 3 Swanee Snitch. We then played that with the 2 Kiss a Kill Frost, or excuse me, the 3 Kiss a Kill Frost, and then the regular 2 Kiss a Kill, and then 1 Lilla. And then of course you played the new Lilla Suite. So these are the 10 Live Twin cards. Truthfully, it's very standard. I just kind of stole it all from the YCS Providence deck list that did well. Honestly, the ratios are great. The Frost is awesome. You can start with it and do the full combo, or if you pair up like multiple Frost, it can even act as an extender as well. So no, all in all, I was really happy with the Live Twin cards for this weekend. Moving in, then obviously the Fiendsmith cards. So we played 3 Engraver. This is pretty standard. I played 1 Tract, and then I was very different, and I played 1 Sanct. I actually like the 1 Sanct, those games when you don't open the Live Twin cards, and you only open Fiendsmith. Like if I open Engraver plus Hand Traps, I just want to make sure I can at least put up something on the board. So having Sanct just allowed me to go Engraver for Sanct, set up the full combo, and by that I mean just Wave King Caesar with then the Lacrima Engrave, and then backing that up with Hand Traps was usually enough. So no, I'm glad I played the 1 Sanct, and then 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurie, and then obviously the 1 Paradise, the Trap. Yeah, super standard from there. Then going into the non-engine, we played a lot. We played Crossout and we played Callby. These cards are just the nuts right now. And this deck has a really hard time into Fua, especially. So you need as many outs to that card right now. So this definitely helped with that. Then we played obviously the 3 Fua. This card's insane. If I opened up, well, we also played 3 Peruli as well. So these are the 6 Charmies. Truthfully, if I opened up a combination of these and like a Fiendsmith card, I would just end on the Requiem and just like shotgun these during my opponent's turn. And truthfully, just a ton of Hand Traps was just enough to control the game. We also paired that up then as for more non-engine. 3 Droll. I was happy with the 3 Droll, especially with Mitsu everywhere. You pretty much have to main deck it right now. And then also it does act as another pseudo out for the Charmies when they get hit against you. We also played 3 Ash. Again, this is, I hate to say it, mainly for the Charmies against you as well. And then I also decided to play 3 Nib. Nib was awesome. You got to pair it up with all the other Hand Traps. And truthfully, even if it was like Nib Ash or like Nib, obviously like Nib, I played Imperm and then 2 Valor as well. Just pairing it up with anything is just fantastic. This deck can also draw cards in its combo. So during your turn, you can draw a card, and then during your opponent's turn, you can actually draw 2 more cards. So the cards obviously you want to see off of drawing during your opponent's turn are going to be these 11. So it just gives you more ways to interact with your opponent when you set up the combo. That's going to be the main deck. It was a clean 40. I believe it was 22 non-engine, so it was quite a bit. But again, all of your combos are just 1 card, so you just need to see 1, and it just gets you into everything. We'll go into the extra deck real quick. Going over the Fiendsmith package, it's pretty simple. So the Closed Moon, that works out well for obviously like you nib them and you can just like normal Hand Trap and do your combo then. The 2 Requiem, Sequence, Agumde, Desiree, Necroquip, and then Caesar. Not much to say. I think 2 Requiem is mandatory. Oh, we also played 1 Chaos Angel. I never really made this a whole lot. I still feel like it's a Fiendsmith deck, so you have to play the Chaos Angel, but I didn't make it once this weekend, so I don't know. Going into the Live Twin cards, Kiss Kill Deal. The fact that this card dumps for cost is insane. Just dump your suite and then just make your combo from there. Obviously, then it's a 1-card link then for the Requiem as well. Other live twin cards, we played the Evil Twin Lila, Evil Twin Kiss Kill. We played the Sunny Snitch. Not much to say here. This is pretty standard. And then if you are able to push your combo through, you're able to make the Abow. If this card pretty much resolves, if it gets back to you after making your combo, if you can draw a bunch of cards, game's over. So very useful card. Helps you play around like Nibiru as well. My flex card that I played was Underworld, or Muckraker from the Underworld. Just extending, or if you yourself get nibbed, I would make this and then at least be able to make up interactions as well during my opponent's turn. The one card that I kind of missed from this extra deck would probably be Duke of Demise. There's some pretty cool combos that you can do out there. Truthfully, I picked up this deck last minute. I didn't get a lot of time messing around with those combos. So I think in the future, I definitely want to find room for Duke of Demise. I don't know where that would be. But yeah, there's got to be some way to fit that in as well. Going to the side deck. Super quick. It's very basic. Lancia, gotta play it. Meows. I think right now I think your deck list right now you have to have all 9 of the Charmies in. They're too good. Especially there was a lot of Memento at the regional, so this Meows was super clutch. Glad I played it. And then for me, it's a regional, so I think you always need back row cards or cards to respect back row. So I played the 2 Lightning Storm and the Feather Duster. They were fine. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I drew them. I didn't really play back row deck until the very last round, anyways. And then I played going first cards. I played 6 just to replace my Charmies. But that's going to be 3 Mistaken Arrest and then 3 Solemn Judgment. Shout out to Michael for letting me borrow these Mistaken Arrests. Those are pretty handy, especially against like Mitsu. If you can just make this card, they lose. It's better than Droll anyways. And then Judgment just says no, so there's no reason not to play that. That is the deck profile. Yeah, truthfully, the only things, if I had to make some changes to the list, would be finding the room for the Duke of Demise, and I really missed Ghost Bell. I wish I would have had room for that. Valor's was pretty low impact, so maybe there's a world where I switch that out, but all in all, it's pretty basic, pretty vanilla. The deck performed well, and happy to take 8th place and represent Green Bay in all access. So
Awesome. See you at Nats?
See you at Nats, and then next week, Milwaukee Regional. Hopefully we can do
Milwaukee
it again.
as well.
So.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you this next weekend.
Absolutely. All access reigns supreme.